Welcome. Hi, my name is Melissa with Handmade by Melissa Rhodes. Today I'm going to show you how to do a basket weave. The basket weave is made up of front and back post stitches. So I will show you how to do all of that. Let's get started here. So basket weaves, you want to start your base with multiples of 3 plus 2. So, and that all depends on how wide you want your weaves here. I have them by 3, so if you wanted them smaller, you could do by 2, or you could even do larger. You just want to add on 2 stitches, whatever you decide to do. I did 27 plus 29, and then I'm going to double crochet into the 3rd stitch from the hook here. We're going to make our first double crochet row, and then double crochet in each stitch thereafter, making 27 double crochets altogether. So if you just want to continue double crocheting down to the end, you should have 27 double crochets all together, including the end here, and I'll meet you there. Okay, we got our first row of double crochet. Moving on to the next row, you want to chain 3 and turn, and we are going to be going into either the front or the back. It all depends on how you want to start it. I will start it in the front here. Don't worry about the first row. That is counted as a post, this first one here. We're going to go right into this next stitch. So yarn over, and when you're going into a front post, instead of going into the stitch above here, you're going around the whole stitch. So you put your needle behind the double crochet and you just pull it through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So you just put a double crochet right in that front post. Now back post, you just flip it and it's the back of it. Front is whatever is facing you and back is whatever is not facing you. So we're going to do one more front post in this next stitch. So I go underneath the stitch, pull through, now this front stitch, this front row here is going to count as those 3. Now we're going into the back post for the next 3. Yarn over, insert your hook underneath, around, pull through and around that back loop. Put a double crochet in there. We're going to do that 2 more times. Next stitch. Now there's 3 back post double crochets. Now we're moving on to the front again, yarn over, now we do another 3 in the back. Kind of twist it to get to the back here. the back. We're going to do another 3 in the front. It's a little like playing Twister with the yarn and the needle. Oops. Make sure I get it around the post. Sometimes your needles will go up, stick up in there, so just be careful that you're just going around the post. So we got 3 front, now we're doing 3 back. Doing 3 front again. And then 3 in the back. And then the last 3 rows, you're just going to put front post in the next 2 stitches. Double crochet front post. And then the last stitch, you're just going to double crochet. I find that if you insert your hook at the top, the pattern starts to get a little bit crooked with the height, so I found that if you insert it a little bit lower with the basket weave, just put a double crochet there, and then it's a little bit more even across. So that's our first row. Now we're going to go back the other way in the same stitches. Okay, so I'm at the end again. So we did 2 rows of front and back posts. The first row of double crochets counts as 3 rows. So now it's time to turn the other way. So we're going to chain 3, turn, and we're going to go into the opposite post of each one. So these front 2 posts are now have to go into the back. So I reach around the back, and now the next back 3 are now I'm doing front. And these 3 front are now going to be turning to back for this next row. And just continue down the line. at the end here, just putting a double crochet in this last stitch. So we got our first row of the opposite direction. We're going to turn around, go the other way, and do that 2 more times in the same posts as you just did now. So we're going into this front post here. Next one's back. Now I will meet you at the end of the second row. So you're going to finish this row and then another row after that. Yep. So I've reached the end here. That pretty much sums this up with the basket weave in the front post and back post. You'll just continue on every 3 rows if you choose to do multiples of 3. If you choose to do multiples of 2, then you would do every 2 rows and so on. My next video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this hat, which is made by front and back posts. So the same hat can look like this or look like this. So it just depends on which side you want to display. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching.